All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, this is all started because I wanted to see some hashtag where I guess it was black folks that do like BTS looks or whatever, and somebody gave me like the Twitter hashtag, and then I put it in on YouTube, and then I found this video, and then I was like, well, I've not really done any research or looked into like how there's such a large contingent of black folks that support BTS, and I'd be one of those. So I was just like, let me check this video out. So that's how we got to this one. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm sorry if The Root does not make a good video that we're about to watch. Please don't blame me. I just clicked on it. But if it is good, shout out to The Root. And yeah, let's get into this. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and let's see what they talking about. Oh, my computer is being slow.
Army is, should I use the government name?
Army is just the fandom name that BTS gave their fans.
2021년을 아미의 행복의 해가 되길.
It stands for Adorable Representative MC for You.
Is that real?
We are so thankful to Army. You are the best.
Being a black BTS fan is dope.
I want for you.
You are the best.
Being a black BTS fan is dope.
I like her bucket hat. That shit hard though.
I want for you. That's how we say our love.
It's safe to say that ARMY are the most powerful fandom in the world.
I've never seen anything like it in the world, and I've never been a part of anything like this. Hey, I'm Sabrina Khadija.
Hello, my name is Aisha Odusanya.
I'm Beyonce Watson.
My name is Lauren Gui.
My name is Deja. I've been standing BTS since 2016.
I've been a BTS fan for about 7 years now.
I've been at ARMY for almost 3 years.
I have been a BTS fan for over 5 years now.
I've been ARMY for about 4 years now.
BTS is a 7-member K-pop group that debuted in 2013 in South Korea. They consist of 3 rappers and 4 vocalists. Yoongi, Namjoon, and Hosek are rappers. Jungkook, Jimin, Taehyung, and Jin are the vocalists.
They're just this group of 7 angels brought down on this earth to bless the world with joy, love, and vibes.
My bias is V, Kim Taehyung.
So my bias in BTS is Yoongi. He's the lead rapper.
My bias is Jimin, the first one whose vocals I fell in love with. His dancing is just amazing.
All of them have just come to mean so much to me that I can't really say I have a bias anymore.
I am a OT7 stan. I stan all of them, but my all bias is Taehyung.
Why do I feel like V has the most biases? Like there's so many people who's like, yeah, like I rock with the whole gang, but that nigga V though. I always hear about V being like, oh, but he's my bias. He's my bias. Like, does everybody also have like their own like bias group? Sure, but like V seems to pop up a lot more than others.
My bias record, Yoongi.
My bias record is not stable at all. It alternates between different members whenever one of them.
Also, this video is not structured in the way that I thought it was going to be structured. It's also like an informative, like, oh, well, like if you're not ARMY, come on in. We'll give you all the terminology that you'll need to know to understand, because people will start talking to you about like who's your bias or who's your bias record, or they'll say that to you in the comment section. I remember the first time somebody said that, I was just like, what the fuck are you on about? What bias? Why is this even like a terminology we have to discuss this situation? But it makes sense now that I've like gotten into it more and like understand what everybody's like on about. But like in the beginning, I was like, the fuck? So seeing them like, oh, well, this is what a bias is. This is what a bias record is. This is what ARMY stands for. I've been doing this shit for a minute now. I had no fucking idea ARMY was an acronym.
Post a selfie and I'm just like, okay, he's my bias record. But right now I would probably say that it's Jungkook.
It's my little nigga.
My bias record is Jimin.
My bias record is V, 100%, hands down, no further explanation required, it's V.
Sometimes it's kind of hard being a black BTS fan. Like the stereotype of black people liking different things.
I often get people laughing and judging and teasing me for my taste in music, but I don't care because it makes me happy, and my happiness is what matters the most.
If you're black and somebody's teasing you for liking rock, rap, pop, electronic, any of the major art forms, just look them dead in their soul and be like, black people created that. It came from an African American in America. Like, fuck are you talking about? Just because we've been excluded from the thing that we created does not mean that it's still not ours. The fuck? Like, I listen to music, and any popular music post fucking... Everything from jazz until today was invented by a black person in America. I can't think of one fucking genre of music that has come from somewhere that was not invented by a black person first. I cannot. Rock and roll, black guy. Shout out to Chuck Berry and motherfucking Little Richard. Pop music, Motown and them, man. Don't even fucking at me. R&B, don't fucking at me. Rap, hip hop, drum and bass, fucking electronic. I don't care. You don't got music without my people. So you can suck my dick if you're trying to tell me anything about what I like.
Black people, we're not monolith. But I feel like sometimes, you know, we're kind of like, you know, look at each other funny, you know, for that, like being into things that don't fit within the box of blackness, which I think can be kind of limiting sometimes.
Well, my black box is quite vast and everything fits in there because it's what the fuck I want to put in that bitch.
Like, I love my blackness and yours.
And I love BTS because of their authenticity. They often talk about and write about issues that are important to me. They talk about mental health, they talk about self-acceptance, they talk about empowerment.
Their music has truly gotten me through so much in life. I have been through many things, depression, grief, and I am someone who music uplifts me. I, of course, love Life Goes On. Like an echo in the forest, I don't got no how to get you. I cried when I first heard that song. It just meant so much to me.
Yo, that really touched her soul. That's so beautiful. She only said like one bar, but it's like if it was like instant, like soothing to her like spirit. That's just very nice.
My hands now, you wanna cause a mind for
Yeah, these folks trying to just get me murdered for copyright right now. Like, Jesus Christ.
You've been with me now. What's my thing? What's my thing? Tell me now. Tell me now. Yeah. K-pop is an industry that profits off of black culture. And black fans try their hardest to call out and or educate idols and companies that do cultural appropriation.
It hurts when someone that you kind of have a care for, that you respect, that you love as a fan, someone that you kind of have a care for, that you respect, that you love as a fan, ends up doing something that hurts you and your identity. So it can be really painful and it can be hard to navigate being a fan with those instances.
I will say that BTS have had their fair share of cultural appropriation when they first debuted, but their Western fans quickly shut that down and educated BTS, and BTS immediately apologized for it.
It is a fine line between appreciation and appropriation. It's really easy to fall on over onto that other side. But with BTS specifically, I feel like their inspirations are no secret. Like their inspirations or influences are not a secret. From the black artists that they collab with, the black producers, the black writers that they work with to like help create their music. There's no culture vulture thing going on here with BTS specifically, which can make it feel like more of like a cultural exchange because they're singing about, you know, things that are universal, but all of it is like steeped within like their own personal experiences. So it doesn't complicate my fandom specifically, but you know, it's there.
I feel like the complication comes in. You gotta equivocate for the little homies, cause motherfuckers would be like, but they make K-pop and they do fucking cultural appropriation of black identity and culture. And then as a BTS fan or as an Army member, the equivocations must come. Because if you've done the time, you can't say the niggas have not done X, Y, and Z. But you can make the argument that they've done a thing, but they've done it out of pure love and passion for their influences that they came up under. But there's a way for them to show that love and care and respect, and they've gotten better at how to manage how they would like to show that, and without having interaction or speaking with other black people, they're not going to know where the landmines are. So this is where I'm fucking doing it myself right now. I'm fucking presenting the equivocation on why it's not the same as, we'll say, other K-pop artists or groups that just blatantly do it and be like, well, like, I just think black people look cool. Like, you're a dickhead, bro. Like, just people are supposed to look cool. Just because I'm black does not make me cool just by proxy. That's not how this works. But it's a long conversation, and it's riddled with nuance.
There.
No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself.
Gang,
When
gang.
I found out that BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, it made me feel as though they cared enough to put their money where their mouth is.
Now, more than ever, we must try to remember who we are and face who we are. We must try to love ourselves and imagine the future. BTS will be there with you.
Talk about their favorite artists that happen to be black, and they talk about the impact that those artists have had on their lives and their taste in music today. So I knew that BTS would be talking about the issue, but I did not think that they would be donating so much money.
When Army's turned around and raised $1 million to match their donation, I was one of the people at the forefront of that too, because I was like, this makes me so proud, this makes me happy, this makes me want to give as well.
Yeah, that's it. That's what started this, that blackout BTS thing. I thought I was just going to get a bunch of beautiful black women, which I did, don't get me wrong. Pangers, everyone. However, I didn't know we was just reflipping pictures that the BTS boys had done. So I was kind of just thrown off because I was just like, this is not what I expected. Still good, but it's not what I expected.
Blackout BTS is a trend that goes around on Twitter once a month, and you use the hashtag Blackout BTS. You pretty much just upload a photo of yourself and then a photo of your bias, and you use the hashtag. I think that this
well, it's people copying the bias. Yo, I feel like it's shorty from the video. If not, pangers. Oh my God, her skin tone is beautiful. Jesus Christ, shout out to her.
Hashtag is special because
that is her. I knew it. I knew it.
Representation and love to the black armies that love and support BTS.
I always participate. Everyone mostly knows me. I'm always under the tag, spreading love between photos.
This online movement was truly necessary because a lot of times you don't see black armies being represented. Whenever you see documentaries and things about BTS, you rarely see a black army, and we want to show that we're here. You know,
it's very rare. That's a fire picture. Her hair look beautiful.
That's also part of
pangers.
Even my most recent post, I posted myself in African attire.
There you go.
I wish I could participate, but I'm too shy. Like, maybe when I have a cute day, you know, I'll try again.
There you go. These niggas in this copyright car, like, they not playing. They not playing. I don't know why we even playing this. Like,
a pre-notion in their head, like, BTS's music without prejudice, you will find something you like. They never give it a shot, they never give it a try. They have a preconceived notion in their head of what K-pop is. If they actually look into BTS and actually take time to listen to their music, they will see why BTS is as big as they are.
I cannot wait to see the higher levels they soar to, because there is nothing they deserve more than continued success. And like me and many other armies love to say, as long as they decide to be here, we will be here. Because with everything they have done for me, and with everything they continue to do for me, I am happy to continue to support and love them.
They deserve all the recognition they get, and they deserve so much more, as a matter of fact, because like BTS is underrated. They're very known, but like they're very underrated at the same time.
euphemisms do my nut in sometimes. Like, you can't call the man underrated. Do they not get the accolades that they deserve? Sure. They're the biggest cunts walking the fucking face of the planet the last 3 to 5 years. Like, I don't give a fuck if they don't get showcased as we think they should. To claim that they're underrated is just so hyperbolic. Like, no, cuz that's not even possible. The metrics say that underrated is the least thing you could say about them. Do they get the respect they deserve for the level that they're at? That would be more accurate. So I understand her sentiment, but underrated is, fuck. There's a really, like, underrated, like Paul Blanco. That cunt's underrated. Well known, underrated. Like, there's a, fuck.
I'm like in the music industry.
I would just like to thank the Roots so much for not only featuring me, but other Black Army who love and support BTS. And honestly, just for doing this video to just show the impact that BTS have had on the music industry and on Black boys and girls today.
You know, BTS Army, I purple you.
Their passion, their unconditional love.
I'd like to say thank you to all the armies. They made us, they give this for us.
For you we love.
All right, so my thing though is, where are the black boys at? Where's the full representation of all my people? Where are my niggas? Because I don't see a lot of us. I know there's a lot of men in this fan base. You guys make sure to let me know that it's just not ladies and young girls. There's niggas out here as well. Grown-ass men with families and fucking wives and all that. Where are them niggas at? Where's that representation? Because I'd like to see that. No. James Corden, man, that's going to be copyright. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with Papa Mochi. Cuz it's definitely going to get my ting dinged. I'm not messing with it. That said, though, this was a good video. And I do appreciate being able to see black women be able to highlight their selves in this fandom, but then also their love for BTS. Because I do know, especially in my own comment section, I do have a lot of black women that are BTS fans. And they be going hard. Y'all done tried to tell me about myself 1-2 times already when I'd have been a little too not as tactful with my words as you feel I should have been. Y'all make sure to, like, nigga, you better chill out. So I appreciate you guys just as much as everybody else, but it is just nice to see that there are people that look like me supporting this group as well, and just trying to showcase them a little bit more. Because like Shorty said in the documentaries, you don't really see a lot of black people. Like, do you see 1-2 black persons? Sure, but like, it's normally like a sea of other people being shown, and it's just nice to kind of be like, like, we're here too. So yeah, shout out to everybody in this video. Shout out to the Root. Thank you guys for your time. If you could please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.